Okay, are we live? We are live. Excellent. Whew, boy, this turned out to be a much later start than I thought it would be tonight. But it is what it is. I am just happy that my throat has been feeling as good as it has today. Because holy shit, this might be the best my throat has felt in like 2 weeks. And it couldn't have happened at a better time with tonight's stream on the horizon, you know? It's kind of hard to complain. Anyway, you might remember this mod from the demo night that I did a little while back. Where we did this mod and another mod, a very short demo for another mod I had just started following not that long ago called Sparkling Eyes. A mod I still don't know a whole lot about to this day. But yeah, this is a mod that, according to its website, is claiming to be the most expansive DDLC mod ever. Whether or not it will live up to that remains to be seen. We're still in demo form here. And all I've heard on news for the mod is that there'll be a new route added to the mod this year. I don't know when exactly that will happen this year. But you'll know if I find out any news on it. If you follow my DDLC streams, because I'll probably talk about it during one of those. I'm just trying to remember what the heck happened. I probably haven't commented on it too much because I played an earlier demo for this mod. So a lot of the stuff I saw last time on demo night when we covered this after Sparkling Eyes, I've kind of already seen. This is basically just a more refined version of it. Because I don't think the original menu looked like this. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is a mod that is very ambitious in scope, I'd say. Right, earlier this month they actually released a patch for it. But I haven't grabbed that yet. This is a mod that claims to be a sequel to the base game. I'm never gonna let that go. That this mod claimed itself to be the most ambitious DDLC mod ever. The most expansive, sorry. There we go. And cool, Discord embeds don't want to work. My favorite. My favorite when Discord embeds don't want to work. Like, for real, I'm just gonna show this for a second. If you're part of the server, I don't know what it looks like for you. But on my end, like, why? Why? Why do you have to be like that, Discord? I don't get it. And I probably won't. You've come to judge? You know, I had a feeling you might, given that you did some analysis on some of Rabbit's earlier work. That's what I thought, because I remember that. I remember this fondly from an instance on Sanzi's server, where he's like, bro, why does the thumbnail not match? And then I just showed him, it looks fine on my end. And that's what I learned, thumbnails are just inconsistent on Discord. It's just Discord bullshittery. Yeah, it's so dumb. I don't know why it's like that at all. So how are you tonight? I need to turn my fan on. I also need to make sure I have something. Not too bad. Yeah, they really went for a more standout menu. It's one of the most unique menus I've seen in a DDLC mod. They got unique effects for all this stuff. Oh no, you'd never guess it. In fact, I feel like they need a new logo, because the logo that they currently have clashes with this so much. Like, it doesn't fit anywhere. But yeah. You got a lot of different options here. Can even change your keybinds if you want. And they actually have like divorce audio settings that have actual like percentage values, so you can see like just how loud it is. And it looks like they have plans to add voices to all the characters. Right now, the only voice work is in the prologue with Monica here. But yeah, they have plans to do like voice work for all the characters. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do. And then if you notice, this follows my cursor around, which is pretty neat. A lot of this stuff still has yet to be added in a future demo release. But yeah, they even have like little monologues for all the characters here. That you've met, anyway. So yeah. Like, when I first booted this up based on just the UI and the menu here, I was like, damn, this mod is really trying. You know, they're really trying to stand out. So yeah, I have to at least give it to them for that. They have their own website and everything too. Oh, you mean the Monica sprite that they use in the menu here? Don't worry, there's something as equally cursed with one of Natsuki's sprites that I hope we'll see tonight. Also, Zach, let me know what the thumbnail looks like on your end on Discord, because it's all fucked up on my end, but... I did this as a one-off episode for their old demo, but this is a newer version. This is a newer version demo. On the most recent demo night that I did, I played this after playing the mod Sparkling Eyes. I played the demo for that, and then I played the demo for this. I played this demo. That's kind of the order of events here. Gives you Halo Infinite Doom Eternal menu vibes. Caleb really likes it. The main criticism I have is that it doesn't really match with the logo that they have right now. Like, that's the most current logo that they have, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't appear anywhere in this mod. Not that I've seen, at least. It's just for, like, the desktop icon and the window icon. But, like, it clashes so much with this. So, honestly, I hope they design a new one. Because this just... it doesn't add up with the UI they have here. You know? Like, it just doesn't match up. That's the big problem I have with it. I think the UI is cool, and what it's suggesting for like their plans and stuff is really ambitious. I just wonder if it will ever happen. Because yeah, if I go to like resources and stuff, yeah, we have plans for like, you know, a music room. We have the gallery here. You can rewatch the opening, Companion Chronicles, whatever that is, and then additional games. And I think I know why this is here. Now, this is just speculation on my part, but in making the thumbnail, one thing I stumbled upon was something interesting in the stuff folder. There's a folder named cards, and as you might guess, it's just a folder with PNGs of all 52 cards you'd expect to see in a deck of playing cards. I don't know what they plan to do with these, but they're in the game files. So maybe there's plans to have like some kind of card game later as part of the mod. I don't know. Yes, I agree, Zach. Consistency matters. But yeah, here, let me pull it up on screen what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this is my extract of the mod files. And here it is. There's just a deck of playing cards in here for some reason. I don't know what these are for. I don't know why they're here. But for whatever reason in the game files, there's a deck of playing cards. Like a full count of 52. You know, full set roster of PNGs for playing cards. I don't know what they're doing here, but I can extrapolate that they're going to be part of this at some point. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's enough babbling. Let's actually boot this up. Let's actually get back into where we were. Because I think we're still in, like, old demo territory, if I recall. Yeah, we left off here. Oh, that's neat. That's kind of like, Fruits, and not of the Literature Club. Where it kind of tells you the like header for each section of the game, and you have the first line there. That's kind of neat. Yep, I understand where you're coming from, Zach. Alright, so where were we anyway? Yeah, there isn't really a good way to tell what the buttons are. It kind of has the same problem that World of Dreams Act 2 does. Where the flashiness of the UI comes at the cost of functionality. The history is at least the first one, but still. Yeah, you have like the master volume, and then that. One ambient, one music. Yep. And in case you forgot, this is the mod where we're playing as Femc, so make of that what you will. I wake up tired. Poems aren't as easy as people think. It only brings questions. Questions that keep me up at night. The biggest question? Where Yuri went off to. I forgot what happened at the end of last episode. Yeah, if you're watching this in the future, you're probably going to be yelling at me because you're watching this back to back. But understand, it has been a hot minute since I have played this. Streets are surprisingly bustling today, even though I avoid walking anywhere near town on my route to school. How thoroughly odd. Ha! You say that, but Switcheroo exists. Yes, I know, and I remember Cyril actually asked me to play that. Even so, I am left to ponder my thoughts in relative peace, largely ignoring the bustle around me of people and things. Questions of science, of logic, of life, are normally what I'd like to think of, but not today. No, today, I'm wondering what kind of person Yuri is. What does she think of the many popular malls in the country? Is her shyness attached to what she thinks of others, or it all remains a mystery? Yeah, so right away, I can tell Melody is very much the I think type of person. Like, she's the kind of person that thinks with their head. You know how they say there's two types of people when it comes to how you think? There's, thinking with your head and thinking with your heart. And the way you can tell is how you describe most things. Do you describe things with, I think this more, or, I feel this more? If it's, the former, then you are the type of person that thinks with your head, usually. If you're the type of person that says the latter, then you're the type of person... Then you're, the type of person that thinks with your heart. If that makes sense. Something me and my stock manager talked about one day when we were breaking down pallets in the back room. We have a lot of bullshit. We have a lot of bullshit sessions when we're breaking down pallets back there. It's very fun. The classes went as usual, but I entered the literature club and am met with an eerie sight. It's Natsuki. Yeah, I think I know what's different here. One, you're giving me Doki Doki Haika Bonsai vibes with that cut and the cuff there. And two, you're blinking. We got blinking going on. Just standing there menacingly. Okay, game. Okay, game. You get points for that one. You get points for the fucking SpongeBob reference. Want something from me? Huh? What? You're staring at me. Sorry. I pass her by and set my eyes on a certain purple-haired girl, deeply invested in her book. I think if I recall, based on the book we chose, we ended up on Yuri's route. Let me see, what the hell are the keybinds here? There's no hide key. There's no hide text key. Fantastic. Also, I just realized there's a bit of, like, bloom down here. Because when you hide this, it actually gets rid of that. I just noticed that. Oh, no. It's not a problem I have, Zach, with mods. But I know it's a problem some people have, where they don't like blinking. Pretty sure that's a toggle in this mod if you don't like it. Yeah. So if you don't like it, just turn it off. I'm gonna have it on, though. I like it. Yuri! Ah! Don't scare me like that! You mean scare you in a different way? No thank you, she means at all. Are you okay, Yuri? You disappeared yesterday. had to go. Appointment? She seems nervous. Yes, I wonder why. Do you want to talk? Maybe walk and talk? That might be better. That's how I've always looked at it. It just gives the game, a little more flair. It gives it, it gives the characters a little more life. It's kind of it's kind of a realism thing. Yuri watches me silently as she processes what I said. Sure. Yuri stands up and puts her book in her bag. Where to? Have you ever been to the park? Yuri gives an anticipatory nod. I have, but isn't that a bit too far away to quickly get back to the club? Maybe we could walk in the courtyard at least, just in case. Who says we'll go back to the club? It takes Yuri a few seconds to register what I'm saying. Yeah, I can understand why she's giving you that dirty look. Like, what do you mean we're not coming back? Wait, but Monica has nothing planned for today, correct? I don't think so, but still, I see no issues with it then. Yeah, but this is Yuri we're talking about. Yuri is definitely not going to be okay with this. You? Melody don't give a shit, though. I suppose not. I suppose, yeah. With our paths set, the two of us leave the club room, thankfully uninterrupted. I can almost imagine the look Natsuki might give. Natsuki might have given me on our way out, but by the time I look back, she isn't even looking at me. Yuri looks back at me, still quite the nervous expression on her face. Wait. You're not angry at me, are you? Because of me running, leaving so suddenly yesterday? Why would I... Oh, no. I'm sorry, MC. Yesterday I just... I wonder if they fixed that in the patch they dropped earlier this month. Yeah, they forgot to tag the character's name as Melody here. I'm not even sure how that happens. Because, like, the character's name is hard-coded to be Melody. You're on the final boss fight on Doom Eternal? Yeah, I feel you on that front, Zach. That's like the amount of analysis I'm doing with the fucking final trial on Sonic Frontiers for the final Horizon. It is so ludicrous trying to beat that trial on the highest difficulty. Got too nervous. I don't know how to... Yuri. I put a hand on her shoulder. Please, calm down and listen for a moment. I'm not upset. You say that, but... Oh, if you feel uncomfortable around me, just say so, alright? No, it's not that. Then what is it? Oh, nothing. Has Yuri ever been like this? What's gotten into her? She was fine yesterday. Let's just take a walk. Yeah, that should help Yuri calm her nerves. Yuri clasps her hands together, clearly attempting to calm down. Okay. We find a concrete path circling the courtyard and begin our walk. Ah, okay, that was very unexpected. So soon into a session. I didn't think we'd have one of these right away. CG moment. I look around. The courtyard is much calmer than it usually is. Maybe it isn't surprising, considering most students are probably in their clubs right now. Or at home. Yuri still avoids looking at me. Am I pushing her too much? Maybe. Yuri's not really the type to do this sort of thing, you know. Maybe that's something you should have considered, Femc? Or Melody? Like, now that I think about it, people don't bring their friends out on a walk casually. Well, good job thinking ahead, Melody. Yeah, that seems to be a real problem with you. You like to do things on impulse, but you're not thinking long term. It's a problem I have with a lot of things. I don't even know what I want to talk to her about. So, it's nice weather today, right? Ah, yes, the classic standby when you don't know what to talk about. Although, since you bring it up, the weather has been getting warmer here lately. Like, I was seeing it's supposed to be in the 40s next week, and I'm like, fucking what? It's January! That's not normal! There used to be a mod associated around, oh, yeah, that mod. I'm still probably going to check that mod out at some point, despite the controversy that came out of its author. Just because I'm curious about it. And it's a mod I've known about for several years. You know, even before all of that shit went down with the author. I suppose so. We look at each other silently for a few seconds. Afterwards, Yuri looks away awkwardly. It's pretty clear she has no idea what to say either. What do you think about the others? Like Monica, Sayori, and the dangerous pink-haired girl. I think they're nice. Why is that? Yuri pauses, collecting her thoughts. They don't judge me. People usually do that. Judge, I mean. Well, I mean, it's part of human nature, you know, we want to group things together, we want to categorize. That's just how we do. That's just how we do as human beings. That's human nature. I'm sorry. Yuri looks at me for a second. People aren't really fun to begin with. Ah, finally! Main character I can share that sentiment with. As a retail worker, I 100% empathize with this. Yuri's eyes glow. Huh? Usually, people don't agree with me on that. Even people close to you can hurt you in some way. People close to you? Uh-huh. Sorry, let's talk about something more fun. Oh, okay. Why do you like the books that you read? I suppose it's because I like the stories they tell. I mean, there's all kinds of different worlds. Some happy stories, some sad. I like gothic stories the most. Because of their elements of horror and threat of the past coming back to haunt the main character. I've been reading a lot of H.P. Lovecraft recently. Ah, yeah, there you go. Yuri looks at me, visibly surprised. I didn't know you read those, too. We don't really talk much about our interests, now that I think about it. What is there to talk about? I mean, I just read a lot. Yeah, and I just play games a lot, but I don't really bring it up unless somebody asks. It's more of a personal thing that I do for fun, you know? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. We stare at each other for a moment before looking out at the courtyard around us. It's so difficult talking to people. I don't share many interests and have nothing to talk about. Tell me about it, Melody. Tell me about it. Maybe Yuri would be interested in... Have you been hurt by people close to you? It's difficult. Well, I don't think about it much. Yet, it did shape my life into what it is now. That's probably letting out a little more than you wanted to let on, but okay, Melody. Are you sure you want to know? It's not a happy topic. As long as you're comfortable, MC. Oh, you forgot it again. I wouldn't want to push you if you don't. I've been living alone for a while now. Yeah, I read about this in your character bio. When I was 13, my parents just what? Up and left. Really now? Damn. That's ridiculous. They were busy a lot, so I never really saw them. Ah. Well, who the heck raised you then? A bit of a white lie, but I don't need to get into all the details. Okay. Fair enough, Melody, fair enough. So yeah, they did just up and leave, just not in the way that we think. Gruesome. What the hell? At first, I didn't realize how lonely life became. But as it set in that I might never spend time with my parents again, it left me feeling hurt, hopeless, then eventually empty, alone. They were never really great parents, especially not around the time they left, but they're still family. You still love them. That's kind of how this type of deal goes whenever we talk about Natsuki and her dad. How bad or inattentive as they might be, you still love them because they're still family. And you don't want to see the worst happen to them most of the time. Yuri gives me a gentle smile, attempting to comfort me. I mean, if that's what that's meant to portray, sure. As if to reassure me that everything is okay. I see her take a good look at me and give a little smile. MC, it's okay. What you've gone through, it must have hurt. I give a silent nod. I had to learn a lot of things myself. Eventually I got a job, which I still work at today. My boss is the closest person I've got to a family now. At least a family that actually cares about me. Yuri grimaces. I'm sorry. It doesn't bother me much anymore. If that's what you say, Melody, I'm willing to bet the opposite. I sigh and we both stare into the distance. And that's that. I was gonna say, Mod really doesn't know how to proceed from here. Really just letting that set in, huh? Yeah, and if you were wondering what these were for before, now you know. There's little portraits for the characters here. Yuri, likely still processing, nods. Hey, if you ever feel like talking, you know where to find me. I give her the strongest smile I can muster, while somewhere inside me, a tiny stick snaps. Thanks, Yuri. Huh. What are you implying? After some time, we find ourselves back at the literature club, wherein we sit back down in our preferred seats. I didn't expect I'd be talking about that today. My goal was to get Yuri to open up, but funny, I opened myself up instead. Hope Yuri doesn't find it weird, or... don't overthink it, MC. Take a good look at Yuri. Her face has returned to how it usually is. Perhaps she doesn't like to reveal her thoughts. I really hope I can get to know what she likes to think about someday. But for now, this book will suffice. Ah, sunset lighting! Your favorite. Time passes in the literature club. Ironically enough, Yuri had been right. Everyone else was just reading their own books and mainly keeping to themselves today. I guess we didn't end up missing anything, probably. Before I know it... Well, it's about time to wrap up. It was fun seeing everyone again. See you all tomorrow. See ya! Bye! We all pack our things, and as the others head out, I cast my eyes back on Yuri for one last time today. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Yuri. Alright. So it is October 27th, 2017 in-game. A new day. New chances. At least school seems to think so. Yet, I feel a sharp poke in my cheek. Huh. Interesting. Huh? I look to my left and see Natsuki looking at me with a glaringly dangerous expression. Pay. Attention! Who are you, the class rep? Oh, right. I'm in chemistry right now. She quickly turns her head away from me. Sitting next to Natsuki might have been the scariest decision I've made today. Yeah, why did you make that decision? Although she seems to be annoyed. More annoyed than usual, that is. Yeah, that doesn't tell me why. Is that because of, me daydreaming? Or... better not dwell on it. Natsuki's always annoyed. But she is right. I should be paying more attention. Since yesterday, I've been feeling off. Broaching my own insecurities like that when I was expecting to help Yuri with hers, it leaves me feeling a tad unnerved. But with that, I continue through my classes, each one generally the same as the day before, until eventually, I find myself in the literature club once again. Thanks for coming by, everyone. We all look up at Monika as she's standing near the blackboard. Okay, so... one thing I've been noticing about the storytelling today is that, except for like that one moment we just had with Yuri, I have a hard time getting into Melody's head and, you know, understanding where she's coming from. Like, I don't think the mod does a good job of, you know, letting you peer into what she's thinking. She's kind of just explaining what's happening that I can see with my own eyes, you know? Or things that I can infer for myself. Like, yeah, Natsuki gets annoyed easily. I know that. And she doesn't really go into much of why she thinks the way she does. If you know what I mean. She never really gets into the why of anything. Is what I'm noticing tonight. So what do you got planned, Monika? What are you up by the blackboard for? Today we'll be sharing poems with each other. Poems we wrote ourselves, of course. We already did other poems yesterday. But I don't have a poem! Through this, the idea is that we'll all learn more about each other. Additionally, it should help you better grasp your understanding of literary devices and poems. For some reason, Monica was looking at me while saying that. Is she politely calling me a noob? Time to see who I'll be spending time with. I look towards Sayuri near the front of the room. I haven't spent much time with her this week. Maybe I should... Suddenly, Natsuki approaches Sayuri before I could even finish my thoughts. Well, looks like that's a no-go. I guess that answers that. I stand up, head towards Yuri, and sit next to her. Hello, MC. Not going to share poems with She takes a quick look behind me and pauses, Sayuri and Natsuki already squabbling about with their poems. I shake my head, shrugging nonchalantly. I think those two will be inseparable for a while. But hey, it's fun sharing poems with each other, no? I guess? Oh, except, I almost forgot I don't have any. Did I miss a memo or something? That's okay. Yuri briefly takes a glance around. I don't think you missed a memo. Do you think she did this on purpose? I mean, not like I really mind, just... Yuri ponders my question. Maybe. I don't know for sure, though. I don't know, go ask Monica. Well, it's whatever. Would you like to share a poem of yours? Okay. She looks a bit nervous while rummaging through her notebook. After a while, she procures a piece of paper, itself containing a small poem. Ooh, new poem. But no new poem, but no Yuri poem music. I'm kind of disappointed. There's no poem music. Anyway, time to dust off my old script reading skills. A raindrop. I find myself outside in the rain with my thoughts, thinking about all the horrors and beauty in the world, gazing at the rain that falls from the sky. I extended my hand and then my finger, letting a drop of rain fall onto it. One drop is enough to satisfy my curiosity. A silent question being echoed onto the bead. They embrace us and make us blind. Yet one stops when we ask it to. As it waits before us, it shows what we never thought to see, the beauty from within. I don't get it. The most that I get is that this is about, introspection. I'm not really the analytical type when it comes to these sorts of things. These aren't really the types of things I like to analyze. Yuri looks at me, her expression nervous. I like it. Are you sure? Huh? What do you mean? Never mind. Yuri, you seem bored. Either that, or Yuri, you're waiting for Melody to say something. Should we do the same thing as Wednesday? Except, you being the writer of it and all. You mean, you interpreting the meanings? Yes! That, I believe, is the natural order of how we do things. So, yes, that is what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I won't ask for confirmation, but I think this poem is about how life can be so busy that sometimes It's best just to stand still and appreciate what you can see around you. I'm sure it has many more meanings, but... Before I know it, I sense a disturbance behind me. I turn my head. Slowly. Oh, hello there! There behind my seat stands a menacing yet short, pink-haired Natsuki, implying she doesn't always have pink hair. MC. Natsuki? I need to borrow Yuri. I find myself stuttering from Natsuki's sudden request, unable to find the words to speak. Nonetheless, Natsuki completely avoids looking at me. That alright with you, Yuri? Yuri tenses up slightly, sharing some of my concern. What's wrong? Nothing. Oh boy, the way she said nothing had a lot of strength to it. It definitely isn't nothing. Yeah, that's code for, you're in deep shit. Yuri takes in a deep breath, then lets it out. Alright. Yuri stands up and Natsuki leads her away from the classroom. As if it was intentional, soon after leaving my vision, my phone vibrates. Huh? Amelia wants to go bowling? I hope you got that reference. If not, we're not friends anymore. Interesting. Can I do stuff on this phone? Cause I can I can click on it by I can do things with it. Okay. Hold up. We're making a random save in the corner here. I gotta find out some things. Okay, yes, this works. I don't have any music. Ha! That works. That's not a screenshot button. Yeah, most of these don't do anything yet. Damn it, I wanted to go back. Get out of this. If they make this fully functional one day, that will be something. What is it? Do you mind if I swing on by sometime this week? I got something I want to show you. Obviously not gonna tell you. Alright then, keep your secrets. Wait, what if I do this? Darn it. Nothing. You can come over if you want. How about today? What? Don't plan things on the same day, Nell. Why not? You'll see me around when I feel like it. Okay. Bye. Good luck with the literature club. Wait, you meant you're gonna swing by after I get out? As I leave that final message, Amelia quickly goes offline. What was that about? Sounds like she was in a rush. Knowing that Amelia's thought process has always been weird, I shrug and scan the room. Yuri isn't back yet. What's taking them so long? Wait. Saori seems to be alone now? Huh. Maybe she knows more as to what Natsuki wants from Yuri. Curious, I approach Saori. You don't need that being part there, just curious. Hey, Saori. I was wondering. No clue. I didn't even... You know I'm a mind reader, right? Besides, it's not that difficult to predict. You want to know what those two are up to. Yeah? Okay. Okay, Saori? You're up there like, what? Did she gain your power to read the history? Do you really not know anything? Well, Natsuki has been very agitated today. Maybe Yuri forgot something Natsuki asked her to do or bring? Or Yuri stole her favorite book? Yuri stole a book? No, silly. You don't know Yuri well enough yet. Oh, wait a minute. We have a new button. Okay. So that's what this was for. Well, that's one mystery solved. I was wondering what the hell this button that wasn't being used for anything would be used for. Oh, shit. Yeah, shit, it works. Can we drag up? No, we have to go up there for that. Damn it. Bro! Bro! We gotta check these out after we're done with Sayori's conversation here. And you don't know that you almost gave me a heart attack. Oh? Why is that? Do you... maybe like her? Huh? How do heart attacks correlate to liking someone? Just teasing you, Melly. But seriously now, are you saying Natsuki normally isn't this irritated? I know she looks menacing at times, but she's not a grumpy cat. Is she now? Melody does not agree. Sora looks at me with a similar glare as Natsuki. That seems to be everybody's like default face when they're talking. Nope. Do you think I should take a look? Now, let them talk. I doubt it's anything serious. Well, you came out of nowhere, Monica. Monica joins the conversation, seemingly unconcerned with the situation. They've never had any serious quarrels in the past, so why would that change? That surprises me. Monica? Yeah, MC? You seem very dismissive. Do you think this may have something to do with me? Monica raises an eyebrow. Why do you say that? Natsuki looked like she was irritated with me this morning. I mean, I wasn't paying attention, but she usually looks normal during class. Kind of stoic, maybe. Maybe she got out of the wrong side of bed this morning? She got up on the wrong side of the bed. Before either of us have the chance to open our mouths again, Natsuki steps back into the room, seemingly without Yuri. Without thinking, I stand up and block Natsuki's path. Where's Yuri? Inside the restroom. What did you two talk about? None of your business. She shoves me aside and sits a couple of seats away from us. Well then. Okay then. Now staring at her table, she holds a different expression from this morning. Instead of being irritated, she looks... sad? I'll talk to her. Did Natsuki... No, Natsuki wouldn't hurt Yuri. Are you sure about that? Just then, I hear a loud bang coming from Natsuki's direction. Just leave me alone for a while. She stands up and heads for the restroom as well. Sayori backs up towards us. Are you sure about that, Monica? Because you don't seem so sure. Sorry, Natsuki. I think it's about time I figure out what's going on. She then leaves the room after Natsuki. Jeez. So, remember how you asked if this was about you? I don't think this is about you. I know, but shouldn't we do something? All we can do for now is stay here and wait it out. Alright. Sarah and I sit down next to each other for the first time in a while. talking about all sorts of things. While it distracted me, it didn't clear my mind of what just happened. And eventually, the sky began to glow an orange hue. Looking at the clock on the wall, I can see it's close to closing time. Where are the others? I look over at Sayori, and she seems to realize what I'm thinking. Well, if they're still out, I guess I could end the meeting as vice president. I don't mean to push this onto you, but it is getting late. Thankfully, neither of us get to finish this line of thought as the three of them return. Yuri specifically walks straight to me, catching me by surprise. I'm sorry, MC. I'm sorry? What for? I didn't come back right away. All the stress got to me. Wait, what did you two even talk about? She wanted to know a couple of things, but combined with you reading my poem, it just became too much. I take a quick look at Natsuki from the corner of my eye. She seems calm. So does Monica. Alright, I trust you. It's quite late though. Should we continue this next week? Give me the weekend to think about it. Okay. Just stay safe, okay? She gives a nod, packs her things, and leaves just as quickly as she entered. Considering the time, I wish you all a nice weekend. See ya! Bye, I guess. Wait, huh? What's going on? Are we gonna pretend nothing happened? Apparently. Maybe everyone just needs time. As I pack my stuff, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Oh, what's this coming from? Hey, MC? Sorry about today. No, it isn't your fault, but what happened between those two? Monica glances around before returning her eyes to me. Natsuki was worried about Yuri, but as Yuri was already stressed, she couldn't take any more and locked herself in the restroom. What was she worried about? Well, you know how you two weren't here a lot yesterday? Oh, crap. They definitely noticed. Sorry. That was my fault. I just wanted to... No, it's not an issue. Natsuki just gets concerned when people leave unannounced. That's all. She does? Natsuki might be fierce, but that doesn't mean she has no heart. Monica then smiles. I suggest talking to her next week. I'm sure you'll get a lot more accurate image of her then. I guess I can understand. Maybe. Alright. Monica then lets out a long sigh. Not one of frustration, but exhaustion. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'll be going home too. Enjoy your weekend, okay? I will. You too, Monica. We both pack our stuff and head on home. She's right. I shouldn't be so judgmental about Natsuki. I hope Yuri's alright. Oh, Melody. She seems so concerned about Yuri. Maybe I should have told her more? No, that's something only Yuri can tell her. I let out yet another sigh today. Yuri's panic attacks have been getting worse lately. If they were to get too bad, would Melody be there to help her? I do hope so. The wind rustles around me as I continue walking. But what if I'm wrong? Placing the burden onto Melody isn't good for either of them. And if Melody doesn't respond in the way Yuri expects, that might just cause even more panic attacks instead. I sigh, staring into the clouds slowly darkening the night sky as the evening approaches. I guess it wouldn't hurt keeping my eyes on those two. See how they develop and If the conditions are right, prosper. Saturday. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's something I didn't notice before. Very fascinating. You get a little summary of each day. With some annoyance, I press the snooze button and turn off my alarm. Wah! Work time. I look at the alarm clock. 6 o'clock, huh? Just 10 more minutes. Throw myself out of bed, trying to avoid the disaster that is falling asleep again. Ha! Yep. Alright, we gotta check out some of this now. Oh wow, yeah, there's quite a history here. This is probably her dad. Yeah, this is an interesting bit of history here. This goes all the way back to 2013. Unblock your mom, or what? So help me, I will come back there. Oh, will you? Last I checked, you couldn't give a damn about me. You dropping work for any reason is so far off the cards, and I don't believe for a second you'd be back in the country for anything short of my goddamn funeral. What do you want from me? She doesn't deserve to be unblocked, not after what she did. You didn't give her a chance to explain. If I wanted to hear bullshit excuses, I'd talk to a cow. Oh, wait. I understand you're angry, but think more rationally about the situation. If anything were to happen to you while you're home alone, you'd need someone in the country to lean on. Just I loathe the thought of it being that woman. You have little choice. Bite me. Happy 15th birthday, Melody. Sorry I can't be home for it. You haven't been home in well over a year. If you were sorry, you'd have made an effort. I'll be home for your birthday this year. Wow, yeah, that's a 3-year fucking gap. I'll be home for your birthday this year. That'd be a bloody miracle. I haven't heard from you in almost 3 years. Made some mistakes and I'd like to start correcting them. I'll be home for an entire month. If you don't want me at the house, I'll stay elsewhere, but I'll be around. You think a month makes up for the fact you've not been home since 2013? It doesn't, and I don't. But it's a step in the right direction. Do you know what age I was when I last saw you? "13, approaching your 14th birthday. At what age will I be when you see me again? I'll hopefully be home before your birthday, but you'll be 18 this year." Yes, I will. I don't expect you to forgive me. All I ask is that you hear me out when I get there. You didn't come to my middle school graduation. I'm assuming you won't be coming to my actual graduation at the start of next year, is that right? I'll make an effort. That's rich. I know, I have a present for you when I get there. I haven't spent all this time doing nothing. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what I have for you. I don't think I will. In any case, say hello to Sayori for me. Just keep an eye on her. What I do is none of your business. Very well. And yeah, shock of shocks, he didn't make it. We've got a history with the boss man as well. Hey kid, would you mind swinging by the shop today? Got something for you. Sure, I can do that. Hey kid, would you mind getting an early start today? Can do that. What time? As soon as you can get here? Sounds good. Happy birthday, kid. Take the day off if you want. No, it's fine. I'll be there. Suit yourself, but I won't mind the help. Hey kid, my back's playing up again. Is there any chance you could run the shop today? Yeah, of course. I had nothing better to do today, at least. Really appreciate it, kid. It'll be worth your while. It always is. Don't worry. I don't know what I'd do without you. I feel the same way, honestly. Don't get all snappy on me, kid. Sappy on me, kid. Come a long way since we first met. You're more capable. You're more than capable compared to back then. Hey, boss, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Would it be a major issue if I took the day off tomorrow? Not at all, kid. Been putting in a lot of extra hours lately. One day off won't break either of our backs. Well, hopefully. Thanks, I appreciate it. Feel like working extra tomorrow? Sure. Open sound good? Yeah, I can do that. Fantastic, kid. See you then. How does some extra work tomorrow sound? Forgot to ask what you were in. Sure, open to close? Long one. I can manage that. Fantastic, I'll put you on with the new kid. I was hoping you'd train him a little. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's fine. Good to hear. Won't be there tomorrow. Gotta head a couple towns over for delivery. It's alright, I can handle it. You're a lifesaver, kid. Early start today? I'll get there as soon as I can. You alright, kid? Been acting a little out of sorts the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm fine. Just an anniversary. Would you like some time off? No, I can't afford it. Kid, if you're struggling, take some time off. You've built up a bit of a nest egg. You can afford to take a week off to recover. Alright, I'll take you up on that. An egg nest. I think you mean nest egg. Alright, I'll take you up on that. Let me know when you're ready to return to work, alright? Take your time and don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, this is a week later. Any chance you've got some work for me tomorrow? For you? Of course. You don't have to come back so soon, but I won't say no. I'll be alright, just took a bit out of me as well. Can tell. As long as you're feeling up to it, there's as much work as you can handle. Just had some new slots open up in the afternoon, so you can get some work cleaning and handling some stock take when you're free. Really? Yep. Some after school work to keep you out of trouble. I'll spend some time training you over the next couple of weeks. That'd be amazing! Hey kid, something come up. I won't be around for the next week. Gotta head into Tokyo. Means no one will be there to run the shop. Did you want me to run it? For the entire week? Better than leaving it closed, isn't it? Kid, I don't know if you're really ready to run the place alone for that long. I appreciate the sentiment. No, I've been studying up. I know how to work and clean every piece of equipment, and I've memorized almost every recipe. Even if I have to work in a reduced capacity, I will. What about handling orders and the like? I can do all that. You've shown it to me. Still, I can't leave someone underage running the shop, kid. You could leave Catherine on with me. She's old enough. She's only been there a couple months. Can't force her to shoulder that burden. No, but with my help, we can manage. It's better than leaving the store closed for a week. Do you really think you can handle it? I do. If Catherine agrees to take the temporary position of manager and you work as the assistant manager, you might just pull this off. I'll ask her. Catherine agreed to do the full time for the next week alongside you. Alright, I'll take some leave off school and make it happen. You're good people, kid. Leaving the place in good hands. I know, thank you for trusting me. No worries. Happy birthday, kid. Alright, so now we know her birthday is August 30th. Hope school is going well for you this week. It is, thanks. I've been keeping on top of things well enough. Good to hear. Got a surprise for you when you come in this weekend. Got you a little gift. But you didn't have to. I know I didn't have to, but it's probably the only one you're gonna get this year. Yeah, it's the least I can do for you, kid. I really, really appreciate it. I know you do. That's why I do it. Hey kid, while you're out back, can you grab a fresh loaf of wholemeal? Sure. Happy New Year, kid. Shop will be open tomorrow if you want some extra hours. We'll be busy. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I would not call fucking New Year's Day shopping a good time. That's crazy. That's not what I'd call it, but sure. I'll be there, don't worry. Can't let you have all the fun. Definitely got spirit, that's for sure. Always did. See you tomorrow, kid. Hey boss, I just woke up and I feel awful. Hate to do this on such short notice, but can I call in sick today? Of course, kid. Don't want you spreading anything. Get some sleep and you can pick up the slack over the week. Yeah, I'll do just that. Kid, how's the new app working for you? I know I sprung it on you pretty suddenly, but it's been working for everyone else so far in terms of being able to pick up shifts. Really well, actually. It's a lot easier to see when you've got available slots for me to grab. Sounds good. I'll text you if anything's ever urgent, but that rarely happens these days. Yeah, calling me is probably easier though, if I'm honest, when it's that urgent. Sounds like a plan, kid. So it sounds like she's got a good relationship with the boss man. Then we have Sayori, the witch, which is probably her mom. Then they got Monica, who we have no history with yet. Natsuki, Yuri, and then there's the group. So what about mom? This number's been blocked. Alright, so we go back to 2013 here. Be back before sundown, alright? You have 10 minutes to be home. Yeah, we're on our way back now, just grabbing ice cream. Good, dinner's ready. What did you say to your father? When? He seems to be under the impression that I'm leaving the house to get away from him when he's home. What did you say? I asked him where you go when you leave and why you leave only whenever he's around. Why would you do that? Because I was curious, and because if you're having a problem, you need to talk about it. I told him whatever problems you're having, they won't last forever. You need to work through them, not just get upset and storm out of the house. Who gave you the right to butt into problems that aren't your own? They become my problems when they involve me every single day. You're impossible. No, I'm highly improbable. The fact that I exist lends itself credence to the fact that I must therefore be possible. Come straight home after school. Or what? Do not backchat. I'm going to Cirrus for the night. I don't care about whatever you have to say. So, not a whole lot of history to work with. But, yeah. She doesn't sound like the most agreeable woman. Very interesting. Now let's see the history with Sayori here. Yeah, we have not messaged Sayori in a while. Alright, let's go back through the history here. How much history do we have with Sayori? Quite a lot, actually. Wow. Yeah, this is extensive. I don't think I'm going to read all of this. I think I'll save this for if I do, like, Sayori route. But yeah, wow. That's a lot of messages. That is an extensive history to give us some background on her relationship with Sayori. No recent calls, no keypad or anything. Oh! So we got notes of all the days here that we've played. And then, does this work? It does! It does! How far back can we go? Wait, are there notes on earlier days? From like 2013 or something? How far back can we go? January 2013, the last relevant dates in this mod. That would be a neat little Easter egg to add some question marks on dates from past events that are relevant to Melody here. That would be a neat little Easter egg for people to go find if they read through, you know, like the text messages and stuff. So I guess what the game lacks for in, you know, Melody not being the most expressive person, it makes up for that by having these conversations that you can explore to learn more about her that way. It's a little more indirect than I would expect, but it's a neat idea. It's a neat idea, I have to say. It's pretty neat stuff. Anywho, let's get back into the actual mod here. It sounds like we're going in for a work day. No, bad Melody. Definitely need some more sleep. This week has been so far from ordinary. I get dressed in my usual barista uniform and head on downstairs. Ah, that's what you do. It sounded like a retail job, but now we know you're a barista. At least I'll be able to see the boss today. Maybe he knows what I should do. In regards to knowing Yuri better, I mean. I take a glance at the clock hanging in my living room. 6:31? I need to hurry up! Rushing my breakfast, brushing my teeth, and tidying up my hair, I rush out the door. Looking at the clock, it appears to be 7:15. Just in time. As I enter from the back, the place already seems to be quite busy, and all at once my feet seem to find themselves unsteadily wobbling beneath me. Standing there, I suddenly feel a hand on my shoulder. Relax, kiddo, it's just me. Yeah, it's just you, boss man. What's up? Me. You alright? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm alright. Just a bit tired, that's all. Tired? You usually come in here. You usually come here with a smile on your face. You certain nothing's wrong, kid? You know you can tell me. He's certainly expressive, I'll give him that. I think this guy needs to be the standard for the rest of the Dokis in this game. I think that's the standard we need to see. Why do I feel nervous all of a sudden? The boss is the kindest person I've met, having helped me with things my parents should have helped me with, like taxes and so on. It's nothing. That's nothing to worry about right now. The boss looks me in the eyes. Suspicious. You know, kid? Huh? I've been your age too. So I know when someone like yours feeling under the weather. It's not that, really. How about we talk about it after work? Yeah, thanks, boss. Alright, now give today your best, kiddo. Holler if you need me. Will do. The boss walks on ahead past me. As I head off to my post, I keep thinking. Why do I feel afraid to tell him? I think in the long run, this kind of feels dramatic, doesn't it? Maybe the boss doesn't like drama. Yo, can I get a coffee, please? Right, coming right up. This one already? I've only just clocked on. Yeah, Melody, that's how retail is, in case you're new here. Sometimes I punch in, and the second I do, there's already a call on line 1 for me. And it's like, really? Let me put my stuff away, goddammit. While preparing the coffee, I look at the time. Wait, it's 8 o'clock already? Jeez, stop daydreaming, Mel. Deciding to bury my thoughts, I shake off the mental cobwebs and pour myself into my daily duties. Time passes me by quickly, as it often does around here. As customers leave and the number of new customers replacing them slowly wanes. Alright, kid. It's 3 o'clock. Time to wrap it up. Let's clean this place for tomorrow, yeah? Wait, you guys close at 3? Eh? He waves at the girl standing behind the counter and gives him a nod and steps back into the kitchen. Gotcha, boss. As I prepare to grab some cleaning equipment myself. Except you. You deserve a break. Remember what I told you earlier? Oh, yeah. What's with me stuttering so much today? I'm not subconsciously becoming Yuri, am I? I sure hope not. As the boss leads me into the kitchen, he takes off his apron and points to a nearby table and chairs. The same ones we use for lunch break, huh? Take a seat, kiddo. I close the door behind us and take my seat. So, what's going on? Only if you're feeling comfortable to tell me, of course. Very perceptive, are ya? Alright. Monica, a friend of mine, introduced me to her school club. The Literature Club. Ah, I remember that one. What do you guys do? It's the same as I remember from those stories Mizuto and Karin used to tell me. Back when it was their spin through senior year. I internally wince at that name, but brush it aside. You need to get used to hearing it, and that's obviously why he didn't dance around it. So far, we read a lot. Read and make poems. Then we show them to each other and try to interpret their meanings. The first few days went really well. Due to some unforeseen force, Yuri and I got paired together. Alright, Yuri. She's one of the Literature Club members. Sounds like a fun place, I reckon. Yeah, the Literature Club is fun. It's just... I think... I'm starting to feel something for Yuri. The boss looks at me with mild surprise, but he doesn't speak. He only gestures for me to continue speaking, so I do. So this last Thursday, I tried to get to know her better, and to do that, we went to the courtyard. I was gonna bring her out to the park, but that would be too far away. And before you say anything, yes, I am well aware that the park would not have been the right spot for introductions. At least I don't think so. Neither was the courtyard really, but it was the closest alternative. The boss doesn't respond, just giving me his full attention. Since, you know, parks are supposed to be romantic, right? Or just taking a stroll together, side by side, out of the blue. It really could have given Yuri the wrong impression. At least initially. Making such a move that early is just not a good idea, you know? Ask yourself, why did you choose the courtyard? Alright. I like where you're thinking. I like what you're putting down, old man. I like what you're thinking, boss man. Trying to nudge her in the right direction. I like it. It made sense at the time. It was one of the most calming places on the school grounds. Meaning that we wouldn't be disturbed. And those factors turned out to be true, didn't they? Yeah? Then it was the right place to be in. It all worked in your favor. This is the boss man, Caleb. That's what we got going on here. But that's not all that bothers me. Yesterday, she was very nervous yesterday. I kind of ignored the signs, considering Yuri almost always seems stressed. Yet when Natsuki, another Literature Club member, took her outside the clubroom, Yuri hid in the restrooms and wouldn't come back out till much later. Because of Natsuki? I think so, but not just her. I was at fault too. Monica told me Yuri's been quite stressed lately. Considering all these wrong moves I've been making the last few days, Just staring at her, dragging her out to the courtyard, flattering her poems. I feel like I've been insensitive, maybe. He does run a coffee shop, so you're on the right track. Only thinking about myself. Surprisingly, he's the most expressive character that I've seen. At least as far as, like, the range of motion I think he has. Kid, from what I'm hearing, you aren't doing anything wrong. Huh? You didn't know she was stressed, did you? No, I didn't. Then how could you have possibly foreseen this? I feel like it's my fault. If I'd left her alone, maybe she wouldn't have had such a hard time. Then He cuts me off. Oh, kiddo. I know this kind of thing is common for people your age, but nothing in life will ever go perfect. However much you try, there's just so much you don't get, you don't know yet. He also likes to say "you're," even when it doesn't really make sense to. So much you won't ever know. The boss takes a glance, then returns his gaze to me. Even I have that issue. I do something, and it only seems to make things worse. Because I lack information. But that doesn't mean it was wrong. Like fixing someone a cake only to find out they don't like cake. But wait a second there. I know exactly what you want to say. Maybe. I mean, Christ, they went through the effort to redesign Monica, so why not, go the extra mile for all of them? If you're gonna go that far, That means you don't know them well enough. If you knew them well enough, you'd know not to make them cake, right? Yeah? You're right, kiddo. There's only one solution for that. Getting closer. Getting to know them better. Spend time with them. That's what it's ultimately leading towards. Yes, sometimes that brings up hardships, both new and old. But I've known you for a lifetime, Melody. You've known her for the few years that she's been working for you. I'm sure you'll withstand it all. We can actually prove how far back their history goes. Because I actually spent quite a few minutes reading their message history that goes all the way back to 2014. That's kind of what I've been feeling reading some of these messages. Like, there's a lot of additional story you can read in these messages. Like, for example, look how many fucking messages there are just for Sayori here. Like, this is just here for you to discover once you get the phone. That's a lot of backstory that's not told to you. You just have to find it. And then you can go to here and here to find out why Melody doesn't like her folks so much. But for her mom, there's not really much here. And for her dad, I mean, you kind of get the idea that he was just caught in the crossfire. But that he's not, so squeaky clean either. Well, one thing I feel like this story has kind of a hard time doing is really grabbing the reader emotionally. Like, if you go back and read some of the earlier writing from earlier in the episode, I think you'll see what I'm getting at. The writing itself, like for Melody here, we don't really get to see much of her inner monologue. She's not a very emotional... She's not a very, detailed or emotional narrator, and you can definitely tell when you look at her thoughts when we're not in like a conversation. She usually doesn't have, too much to say, or too much to add, in her inner monologue about things. So it leaves a lot to be desired there, in my opinion. As far as getting invested in her as a character and getting some more details about the world we're in. Does that make sense? I'd have to go back and see from the first episode what the writing was like then, but that's my impression of it tonight. I'm sure you'll withstand it all. It'll turn out fine in the end, kiddo. If you say so, boss man. Thanks. My advice? Support that girl, Yuri. I find myself flustering a little, but I try to maintain my composure. I take a deep breath. I will. He looks at the time. 3:30, eh? It's time to head on home. Unless you want more off your chest? No, I think I said everything I wanted to. Thanks, boss. I give him a warm smile to show my appreciation. He returns. Saturdays always have this strange melancholy. Rarely having any contacts with friends, getting unshaken support from the boss. Let's just enjoy some TV, alright? As I go to open the door, I hear some strange noises before getting tackled. Ah! Get off of me! Never! So that's what you meant. So that's what you meant by you'll see me around when I feel like it. God damn it. Also, no, wait. Also, exiting out of the phone, I just realized, resets the music with this track for some reason. I don't think it was doing that with the earlier tracks, but for some reason it does that here. Very strange. As I turn my head, I see a certain blonde. Meals? Yes, Mel? Get off me, please. Okay. Amelia hops down and takes a few steps back, allowing me to recover from this back-breaking blow. Why message me if you plan to surprise me anyways? Why not? What did you want to show me? Let's mosey on over to the living room first. It's not for the faint of heart. Yeah. Tired, I walk into the room and plop down on the couch. Amelia does much of the same, sitting down in the spot next to me. Remember Monday? No. Okay, Melody, the goldfish Nakamura. I'll give you a hint. Kaito. Oh, you mean our interaction with that guy? Yeah, that guy. Please don't remind me of his existence. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. That's what some say. It's stupid, but I have an idea. Hold on, are you going on a conquest against Kaito? No. I mean, sort of. Either yes or no. This is a yes or no question. You can't answer sort of to a yes or no question. You know how I mod games sometimes? I thought you were a streamer. What the hell do you mean you mod games? Yeah? I had this brilliant idea. You wanted to punch Kaito back there, right? I always wanted to punch him, but continue? Touché. Well, take a look at this. Out of her pocket, she retrieves a game console. What kind of console? She opens it, revealing that it is 2 screens. Oh, so like a DS? What the hell kind of game did you mod anyway? Just let me boot it up real quick. In the meanwhile, I'll grab some tea. Do you want some? Nah, no need. Just wanted to relax today. It's gotten into her, coming here to show off. Whatever she'll be showing off. At least I've got some tea to help me. As the teapot boils, I sit down on a chair to wait it out. I close my eyes, thinking of Yuri, of the literature club. What really happened yesterday? Something I'm unable to discern. Is it about me? Maybe Yuri... Hey! Hey! Are you still coming, Mel? Stop calling me Melody, damn it. What's with everyone's obsession with that lately? I head back to face Amelia after pouring my tea. Sitting next to the girl, I glance over at her console. So what did you want to show me so badly? Look at this. She shows the screen, showing a fighting game. Is that Kaito? In the character roster, there is one character that has the face of Kaito and one with my face. Poorly modeled at that, but if you squint, you can almost be convinced that they're official characters. Here, beat him up. Pardon? What? Amelia shoves the console into my hands. I've never played this before. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Okay. I pick myself as my character and Kaito as my opponent and start playing. Isn't this illegal? Playing games? No, I mean our likeness is in the game. Where did you even find this image of mine? You see, I stole Kaito's from his social media, and yours I had lying around somewhere. It's not illegal though, I promise. Unless we release it to the public. Would you care to repeat that? Nothing! Don't worry! Would have been nice to see a screenshot of what exactly the game looked like. That's something for a future note. For a future patch. Also, how's it going, Anthony? How are you tonight? How long did you spend playing that game? What the hell? It was like 3:30 when you left work. It couldn't have been that long for her to come over and show you this. By the time you had your tea, it must have been like, what, 3:45, 4 o'clock? Now it's 10? How long did you spend beating up on Kaito? After I beat up Kaito some more, in-game, losing and winning several times, I look at the time. It's 10:30? Really, I think it's about time I get some sleep. Really? Don't you like all-nighters? Got some screws loose in that dome of yours? She's just a night owl, come on. Maybe. But if you say so, I think I'll go home then. I give her the console back. That was strangely fun. Thanks, dude. Want me to mod others into it next time? Well, that sounds like far too much effort for what it's worth. This is easier than you think, but okay. You sure are a tough crowd to please. You too need sleep, you know. It's proven that adults need at least 7 hours. Yeah, Mom. I'll sleep on time. But only today. For me, sleep? What's that? What's sleep? As Amelia grabs her stuff, she opens the door and leaves. Wait, Amelia! She stops halfway down the walkway, turning back to look at me. Yeah? Isn't it late out? I can manage. I can barely hear her. Come back here so we can talk. Fine! Amelia walks back over to me, a mix of confusion and mild irritation on her face. So what was the issue? You can't just walk out this late on your own, you know? Your house isn't next door. Yeah, then what do you propose? Maybe you can stay at my place for the night? I have a spare bed, and I'll pass on that. No hard feelings or anything. My sister would be dead worried about me if I didn't get home tonight. Then, what about a taxi? I could hail one on over. No, don't do that! I mean, don't. I can pay for the taxi myself, okay? I let out a sigh. You sure? Absolutely, positively. Alright. Please stay here until the taxi comes by. Alright, Mom. After a few minutes, the taxi shows up. Amelia grabs her stuff, turns around to wave at me, then walks out. I wave at her as she enters the taxi, driving off into the distance, then close the door behind me. I dress into some comfy clothes, head into bed, and think back on this day. So tired. Thanks for that, Amelia. Think back to my conversation with the boss. Never did I expect him to be so understanding. Is it true that I should just worry less and get to know Yuri better? Yeah, I'll try my best. Alright, and now it is Sunday. I think so. You don't exactly strike me as the social type, Melody. Uh-oh, she's sleeping. Fuck. Huh? No. Let me sleep some more. Completely ignoring whatever may be the notification, I drift off to sleep again. It isn't until hours later. Get dressed as usual and look outside. Why is it so bright out? One glance at my phone shows the time. 1 in the PM? Hey, come on, this is normal for me. Jeez, seems I really needed that sleep. Wait. I grab my phone and see a text. Oh, it's a group chat. Hey everyone, the Culture Festival is soon upon us. For that we need supplies for preparation. Would you like to go shopping with me? I was thinking sometime around 4 p.m. I'm in! So that's what was buzzing earlier today. Didn't imagine Monica to be the type to spontaneously plan things on the same day. That's Monica for you. For me, it's this. Like this just looks off. Very off. It's the colors. Well, I have nothing else to do today, so... Sure. Sure glad I didn't wake up at 3. While I quickly fix and eat some breakfast, I wonder about something. The festival. What is that about? I'll find out eventually. Yeah, see? No real speculation on it other than just, what is this? Yeah, see? It's 4 p.m. nears, I get dressed and head over to the mall. It's quite busy today. Well, it is a Sunday, but still. I look around and see tons of shops, tons of things to buy, and things to not buy. Malls seem to have everything, huh? Except when they don't. I wonder why I never go to malls. The people! The last time I stepped foot in here was... Let's not approach that today. As I take another step, I look inside the stores. Busyness to the max in the clothing stores. Supermarkets can be described as health hazards. Oh, and the restaurants never have clean tables. I remember why I never go to malls now. MC, glad you made it! Monica! Monica rushes to catch up with me. Yeah, hey you. Not bad. I must have been speed walking while observing my surroundings. Glad to see you too. Seen Sayuri yet? But she'll be here soon. She's never one to come too late. I think you're right. Let's go sit on that bench while we wait. Yeah, I can see it. Luckily having no one else sitting on it. We sit and glance in multiple directions. So what are your plans for this dangerous shopping trip, Madam President? Oh, we'll be going into the deepest depths of the malls. With the best decorations it can offer. Look, I know I'm supposed to know this, but I've never cared enough to ask before this year. What is the Culture Festival anyway? I'm glad you asked. Monica smiles, hands on her lap. It's a day when we'll introduce the Literature Club to everyone. Everyone? Everyone interested, that is. We'll show them what we usually do in the club and get them interested. That sounds difficult. Monica nods in agreement. And that's why we need to prepare for it. What better way to start than with decorations? Before we realize it, a wild Sayuri appears. Hey yo! Where did you come from? Sayuri smirks. Some call me the master of sneaking. But me? I'm just a humble librarian. But in truth, I can teleport. Not exactly far off from reality. Technically, yeah, with the console you can. I am sure you can, Sayuri. Glad you made it, Sayuri. Now that we're all here, how about we get going? Yeah! We stand up and follow Monica. First stop, decorations. What about that shop there? I point to a little shop with a small number of customers, yet what seems to be a huge amount of banners and little trinkets. Sure, lead the way. We stop by the glass window, eyeing the many decorations displayed. Ah, yes, time for a classic, some window shopping. What are you specifically looking for, Monica? I was thinking of something that fits the theme. Things that, display books, writing. Sayuri perks up. Ooh. How cool would it be if we found something from our favorite writers? Like from who? Seeing something from Anne McCaffrey would be amazing. Oh, you mean the Dragon Riders of Pern series? Yeah! God damn, that takes me right the hell back. I'm not sure if I have a favorite. What about from Henry James? Alas, I don't think this is that kind of shop. Suddenly something grabs my attention. Hey, how about this? I point to a cheery-looking banner saying Writers Unite. I wonder what this could have been used for in the past. I like it. What about you, Monica? She nods in approval. Good choice. We begin rummaging through the store, attempting to find only the best and most exquisitely awesome decorations related to reading. Time speeding on by all the while. Yeah, 6:15. As the sun slowly sets, our energy levels slowly but surely decline along with it. I'm so tired. Could we take a break from carrying all these decorations? Sayuri, not being used to carrying a bag filled with decorations, pretends to have befallen some sort of weakness. Alright, but there's still some decoration to go. As I stare at my bag and Monica's bag... Wait, Monica, how many decorations are we planning to have? Enough to cover the whole school, of course? What? Just kidding. Although we do need to decorate the outside of our classroom too. So sorry if this seems a bit overboard. Tell that to my arms! Oh, I am sorry, Sayuri's arms. Monica and I giggle a little, with Sayori pouting behind us before we all sit on another bench. Say, Monica, how come you sent the text for us to go to the mall together so late? Late? I mean, I was, still sleeping and I didn't wake up at... If I didn't wake up at 1 p.m., I probably wouldn't have seen it in time. Oh my, what made you so tired? Do I tell her about Yuri? Work. Yesterday was a tiring day at work. That's understandable. What made it tiring, Melly? Annoying customers? Or... the ice cream machine broke! Oh, come on, that's just the excuse to not sell McFlurries at the end of the night. Sorry, we don't have an ice cream machine. It was worth a try. Then I remember what the boss said to me. However much you try, there's just so much you don't know yet. So much you won't ever know. There's only one solution for that. Getting closer. Getting to know them better. Spend time with them. Getting closer. Monica? Sayori? Yeah? Can I ask you two? What really happened last Friday? With Yuri and Natsuki. She was just stressed. That's all. Yuri hasn't had it easy lately. Oh boy, this track is loud. In inconsistent volume. We don't know why, but Sayori. Melody is one of us now. She's allowed to know. Huh? Whatever is happening with Yuri, she doesn't want to talk about it with us. But you seem to be getting close to her, right? Yeah? If you can, support her. She needs someone to rely on. But just don't do things blindly. Monica? What do you mean? You took her out of the club room a few days ago, but failed to inform us. Usually I don't mind, but Natsuki does. And Natsuki is not afraid to confront people. Yeah, as we found out yesterday. Or Friday, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. Don't feel bad, just please keep us in the loop whenever you try to do things that might concern the club. I understand. Monica gives me a smile. She's clearly concerned about Yuri, but is she hiding something from me? No, I shouldn't think badly of Monica like that. I'm sure she has her reasons. Now, how about we continue on? There's still so much to buy! Okay. Let's go. The day continues, and as we buy everything we need, and as we buy everything reading related, I can't help but find it fun. I don't think I've ever been this close to people my age. With the exception of Sayori, of course. That was a lifetime ago. Hey, Melly! Stop daydreaming! Okay. With a smile, we carry on. That was fun. Thanks you guys. Likewise. Now, will we see each other again tomorrow? Of course. Yeah! Oh, and if you two don't mind... Could you take the supplies home with you, then bring it to the club tomorrow? Holding that many bags is kind of difficult for one person. Can do. Oh my, seems like Monica has to go to the gym. You're the one who was feeling weak a while ago. Oh, enjoy your evening, you two. We wave at Monica and she heads on home. I don't know, something about that banter felt kind of out of character for Sayori. Kind of felt forced. Is it just me? Or does that feel kind of forced to you guys? You'll have to let me know in the future. Well, it seems like it's time for me to go too. Before you do, she taps me on the shoulder. Don't feel bad about Yuri, okay? Support her. And we'll be by your side to help if you need it. Okay? I gotta go this way and grab something extra, so... Doodles! Thanks, Sari. I won't forget it. See you tomorrow, okay? Bye! We both head on home, using all our strength to drag the bags home. Finally. So I shut the door behind me. I put the bags near the doors to not damage or forget them tomorrow. Tomorrow will be quite the day. Seeing Yuri again and all. The menacing Natsuki. Correction, menacing protective Natsuki. I hope everything goes fine. Well, I have some alone time now. Time to relax. I cooked up some dinner for myself and watched some TV. And now is about time I go to sleep. You don't say. I said, now is time Is someone messaging me at this hour? Oh, I see. Who wants to sleep over at my place? Oh, that sounds like fun. When would it be? I would need to get permission. What about Saturday? I think I should be able to do that. Oh, a sleepover? Whatever for? Because we can, silly. Just for fun? I don't see why not then. A sleepover? Sari sounds pretty excited about it. I suppose I'm up for it, though it would pose a conflict with my work schedule. I don't know, I've got work that afternoon. I might be able to come by afterwards. Sure, let's make it a 5 p.m. start then. My place. That works. Let's see what everyone else says. I believe I can organize that, but I'll let you know. I can make that. I think I can make that as well. Sweet! I'll see everyone there. Bring some snacks with you and your stuff for sleeping. There's plenty of room. Look at you. Running away with the entire show. Jeez, if you're gonna twist my arm, I'll be there. You're starting to sound like Natsuki. I don't sound like that. Jeez. Alright, see everyone at club tomorrow. Looking forward to the event. Guess the sleepover's a go then. Should probably get to sleep now though. I have those decorations to haul in the morning. Alright. Monday. Alright, let's keep going. Dragging this bag filled with decorations to school while also lugging my school bag seems to draw eyes in my direction. I mean, fair, but don't the other clubs have decorations of their own? Shrugging it off, I place the bag inside my book locker for safekeeping and head off towards my classroom on the 3rd floor. As I arrive, I spy a certain purple-haired individual outside. Yuri? Is something going on inside? The girl stands near the door, but seems to have little interest in walking inside herself. Is she waiting for something? Or someone? Approaching her carefully so as not to spook her again, I give her a wave. Hey, Yuri! Hey, MC! Are you waiting for something? The teacher's already in the classroom. No, just standing here. Yuri? You okay there? Just standing here, she says. Standing here, I realize. What am I doing? Yep. Standing here, I realize. I have no idea what I am doing. Might be best to talk to her about it later, not when we're surrounded by the bustle of the entire cohort. Let's head into class. The bell's gonna go off any second. Alright. But before I step into class, Yuri grabs my arm tightly. She whispers, I need to talk to you after classes. Is that alright? Yeah, whatever's going on. I'm here to support you, okay? Thanks. She lets me go and we head on into class as I shake my arm. For some reason, everything feels tense all of a sudden. Letting out a sigh, I glance Yuri's way, but she's already turned her attention to the board. Shrugging, I follow her lead, taking my seat and preparing for the day. At times, I glance towards Yuri, whenever my curiosity gets the better of me. I wonder what she wants to talk to me about. Could it be about last Friday? I suppose it's possible. That was a heck of a jump in time. Like, suddenly we're here in the club room already. Yeah, that was a thing. We didn't even really get to ponder it for that long. Well, we didn't get to ponder that for much time at all, actually. It's another issue, pacing. It doesn't really let you, it doesn't really let anything sink in, really. Like, it would have been nice to have slow down a bit. Have her ponder about that in class, and, you know, show... you know, more of what she's thinking about and how it's distracting her in class before... and, you know, getting some more thoughts about it before skipping ahead to the club room. You know? You claim to be the most expansive mod, but, I don't know. It's not really holding up, if you ask me. That title is not really holding up, if you ask me. As I step into the club room, I'm greeted by Monica, who gives me a wave. Nice to see you again, MC. She pauses, looking over me. Did you bring the festival decorations? Oh! I forgot to grab them out of my locker. I'll be right back, okay? Take your time. I head on out with a little bit of a sprint. Reaching my lockers, I grab the bag and head back. This festival's gonna be quite something, considering the weight of this bag. Returning to the club room, I see everyone reading a book, or in Natsuki's case, manga. Thanks, MC. Monica walks over to me, grabbing the decorations and walking to the closet over yonder. I don't have anything planned for today, so just reading seems suitable. Suitable compared to what? Monica puts the decorations away, then walks back to me, worrying about the festival, which is not something we should do yet. Not even you, MC. Is the festival that big of a deal? Monica squints her eyes. Outside of us coming up to people, or the occasional person eavesdropping on us, it's the only official way to really promote our club. So I think it is quite a big deal. Ah. Yeah, you know, that thing you seem to care about so much? That makes sense. Then Monica glances around before giving me a slightly worried expression. By the way, have you seen Sayori? No, I haven't. Maybe she's late? Well, hopefully she turns up soon. Yeah, she's not one to skip out on the club, so she might have been caught up planning the sleepover of hers, knowing her? Yeah, maybe. We might just have to wait and see. Monica seems to shrug, probably not too convinced by my half-hearted attempt at levity. Well, I'm gonna give the closet a look for myself. Okay. Huh. This closet is more filled than I was expecting. Tons of books, boxes. Oh, and here's Monica's bag of decorations. See, everything is all there, so... Okay, Mod Dev, I'm gonna ask you something. What does this scene add? What reason was there for Melody to go look into the closet? What does this add in terms of story? Was that scene necessary to include? Like, if you can't answer yes to a single question, don't include the scene. Like, there's just no reason to have that, if you ask me. That scene just doesn't need to be there. I don't know what purpose it serves, if it's just Melody trying to keep herself occupied, to not be thinking about something, but it's a very short scene that really does not serve any purpose. So why is it here? You know? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Speaking of Sayori, she shows up to the club, exhausted and breathing heavily. I'm not late, am I? You are, technically. I look at my phone. About 15 minutes late. Darn it. Well, showing up is more important than coming on time, so... Really? Monica chimes in, flabbergasted. Please, don't take that as an invitation to come late every day. No worries. She picks up her bag of decorations. Ah, so that's why it took her 18 years to get here. I see, I'm following you. Okay, I get you. I get you. I remembered to bring this. Ah, thanks, Sayori. You can put it in the closet. Sayori gives a salute as if she's in the army, then heads off to put her bag down next to ours. Well, it's about time to talk to Yuri. As I turn my head to look at her, Natsuki's talking to her? Come a little closer, practicing my stealth skills. What I want to say is, I'm sorry, Yuri, about last week. I was worried about you. Thanks, Natsuki. Seemingly having more to say, but not having the confidence to do so, Natsuki goes back to her seat to read her manga. So Natsuki is not as menacing as I thought. Like we said, she's a pink gremlin, but she has a heart. Isn't that right? Alright. Can see where your thought process is at, girly. I'll leave you alone. You're like, don't patronize me. Don't bring me into this. Kind of sweet, MC. Stealth, not 100. Natsuki? Staring is rude. Alright. I stop staring and head towards Yuri. Hey, Yuri. You wanted to talk? Yuri notices me, but then glances down. Do you mind if we talk later? I need some time to think. Alright, you know where to find me. As I stand up and sit somewhere else, I can't help but think. What's going on? I feel like there's some gigantic secret hidden in the air. Yet I'm the only one who doesn't know it. Is there a secret in the midst? Maybe I could talk to Natsuki about it? Suddenly approaching her like that might be dangerous, but I do have to get to know her at some point. Yeah, you might as well try, man. Alright. Trying to stick to my regimen here with my cough drops. Full of confidence, I stand up and sit next to Natsuki. Ugh. Why are you... Do you mind if I talk to you? Natsuki looks me over like a predator scanning its prey. I'll allow it. Good. How well do you know Yuri? Well enough. I feel like there's something going on with her lately. I don't understand what it is, but maybe you know? I don't. That's why I'm keeping an eye on her. Ah, that explains... I find myself about to speak, but I stop myself. Never mind. Explains what? Last Friday, you were concerned about Yuri. Yeah, isn't that what everyone tried to tell you? Let's say I was. How would you know? That's just my guess, I mean. Sorry for bringing her to the courtyard on Thursday. Natsuki looks at me with surprise. That was you? Did we not just say that? You didn't know? If you had told me, that debacle wouldn't have even happened last Friday. Somehow I feel like she could be shouting at me, while also whispering at the same time. What with this scary tone? Sorry. Natsuki is not amused. It won't happen again. Natsuki is not amused. Fine, but if it does, don't expect mercy. As I try to find a way to get the pink mafia on my back. Not get the pink mafia on my back. In the corner of my eye, I noticed Yuri leaving with tears on her face. Huh? Natsuki looks in Yuri's direction, then to me with a face of concern. Did you say something to her? What? No! I didn't! She looks at me unsatisfied, then heads off after Yuri. I try to go after her, but... Don't follow me! Okay. As she storms up, I find myself retreating to my seat. Is something wrong with them? Saria walks over, noticing what happened. That was very out of nowhere, I would say. I don't know. But she did... I trail off a little. Not sure how much to say, but it seems Saria caught herself up regardless. Oh. Saria lets out a sigh of her own. Mind if I sit next to you? Oh? Something on your mind? Saria pouts. What? I can sit next to a friend without a reason? I can't sit next to a friend without a reason? I didn't say that. She pokes me on the nose. Uh-oh. Saria has booped the snoot. You take everything so seriously. Yes, she does. It's not very fun, Sayori. Anyway, I just saw you talking with Natsuki. How did it go? Better than expected? What did you expect? I don't know, for her to pull a gun on me? In fairness, I could totally expect that from Natsuki in the right circumstances. What? Natsuki doesn't even own a gun. I think. How close are you two, actually? I've seen you two together a lot last week. Zuri smiles, looking off into the distance. Natsuki's my best friend. Although she can be a little intimidating. Once she gets to know you, she can be the kindest person in the world. Really? Color me surprised. Ah, there's that British spelling. That may be an exaggeration, but it sounds nicer that way. She really cares about people. She's probably just suspicious of you. You're new and the dynamic of the club is different now. Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. Awkward silence. Well, what? What did you two talk about? Jeez, Melly, you're out of it today. Tell me about it. Been with her the last few days, and she's been like this. Yeah, well, I tried to talk to her about Yuri. See what she knows. Old school interrogation, huh? Sayori. She just widens her smile. Sayori's the only one having fun here. God damn it. What? Have you ever seen me not make a joke about something? Fair. And the answer is no, she didn't know anything. She actually got kind of mad at me that I was the reason why Yuri was missing on Thursday. I thought you or Monica told her? For your safety, we didn't. You know, since she'd be mad. Thanks for not telling me. But I am still alive, so she's not that bad. Yeah, wow. That's a nice low bar for us to judge things by. If the standard you're equating to is that, well, I'm not dead, so there's that at least. That aside, should we go read something? Sure. What'd you have in mind? As we start reading together, it starts to feel just like old times. Sarah and I just doing whatever friends do. It all felt so simple back then. Yet now, the longer Yuri and Natsuki are away, the more concerned I become. Till suddenly, Natsuki walks in, blood dripping like a leaky faucet from an open gash upon her cheek. What the hell? What the hell happened between you two? Did you two get into a cat fight or something? It isn't long until Sarai and Monica also take notice. Natsuki? Are you okay? I'm fine. Yuri went home early today. That doesn't answer my question. She quickly moves towards her seat and packs up her book. Natsuki, your cheek. I'm well aware. I walk over as well. What even happened? She glances towards me, almost as if she were about to bite. I can see, however, that from the way her eyes seem to almost dance around looking me in the eye, that she isn't mad. Not at me, at least. She's mad at something else. Distant. Elusive. Bye. Without any of us being able to say another word, she leaves. What? Yeah, that's my question, Melody. What? I'll follow her. As Sarah leaves the room, I am left alone with Monica yet again. What the hell was that about, huh? Seriously, what the hell is going on between them? Monica brings one hand to her face as she slumps loosely on the desk in front of her. Shit. I turn to face her, but even as she's spoken, no hint of the distress she's obviously feeling shows anywhere in her features. A perfect mask. Monica? Monica looks at me, seemingly surprised I'd noticed anything at all. Sorry. Ignore I said that. Why should I ignore that? There's clearly something going on here, and no one's telling me about it. It's not that simple. Yeah, I'm sure it isn't. I go back to my spot and pack up my things. Just as I make my way out, Monica calls to me. MC. What? I'm sorry. Sure. I leave, deciding to just go home for the day. I reacted a bit harshly towards Monica. She's clearly withholding something. Maybe I did. But it just frustrates me so much. I know I haven't known Yuri that long yet, but how can I support her if I don't know what's going on? Should I text Sayori about it? No, judging from her reaction, I doubt she knows what I'm looking for. Ugh. Yuri. I think I need some alone time. Some time to think about where to go from here. I hope you're okay, Yuri. Alright, Tuesday, October 31st. Halloween! This'll be interesting. Whoop. Green transition. Is this Monica's or Natsuki's POV? Whose POV are we in? As I wake up, I quickly notice the change in temperature. That's right. Today's warmer than this month is supposed to be. They said that on the news yesterday. We might as well have a fun day today, then. Let's look at my phone to check the time. I noticed a notification. So we are in Monica's POV. Interesting. Interesting decor, I must say. It's Melody. I won't be coming today. Sorry. Melody. Is this my doing? A touch of guilt wavers in my heart. Oop. If this is Monica's phone, she doesn't have her data on. Wait. I had to try it. That's not because of the words I told her yesterday, but because of the words I didn't tell her. I told you she was withholding something. Oh, snap out of it, Monica. This is something only Yuri can tell her. But why hasn't she? They seem close. Putting the matter in the back of my head, I do my usual routine and head off to school. Aw, man. No phone icon. I wanted to look at Monica's phone. To start, here's a warm-up question to today's subject. What do you need to get from 10 to 10 billion in one swift move? And what would such a scale be called? I'll give you 10 minutes. Maths. Not my favorite subject. Not the most difficult either. That would go to either literature or biology, in my opinion. Sayori, on the other hand, she probably disagrees. Sayori, sitting next to me, stares at the blackboard, reading the question over and over again. As I glance at her notebook, I see incomprehensible mumbo-jumbo supposedly being Sayori attempting to solve the questions. Want some help with that? She bites on her pencil. Yes, please. Okay. So 10 and 10 billion sound very similar to each other, right? Yeah? It's a scale, as the teacher said. What is this scale called, Sayori? I don't know. Beats the hell out of me. I feel like I've read the answer somewhere. She pouts at me. It's called a logarithmic scale. And what do logarithmic scales use? Yeah. It's on page 110. You studied it, right? What? Was that for today? Now I know why she always has such difficulty with maths. She rustles through the pages, eventually reaching page 110. Oh! By using exponents! Yep, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't remember logarithmic scale, but I do remember that logs use exponents. That's how you get from 10 to 10 billion. You need the right exponent. In one swift motion. Correct. And if you use that knowledge, before I was able to finish my sentence, Rick grabbed her calculator and started punching in numbers. Looking closer, I see she's manually checking every number. No, it's not 5. Not 8 either. Sayori! Booyah! The answer is 10! That's correct. But Sayori? Yes, Monica? Having the proudest smile on her face, I hate having to break it. Can you count how many zeros there are after the 10 on 10 billion? What for? You'll see. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You've got the cheekiest grin on your face up there. You must be real proud of yourself, huh? Ten to the power of 10. She puts her face down to her desk. Why does maths always taunt me? You'll get there one day, don't worry. As class continues, so does Sayori's eternal struggle. See, we need more stuff like that. That was good. As I enter the literature club late, I see Yuri all alone at her desk, calmly reading a book. No Melody in sight. While she may be a new member, her being away does quiet the atmosphere. Out of the corner of my eye, Natsuki seems as calm as ever. You never did anything about that gash on your face, did you? We still don't have exact details on where that came from, by the way. But what truly happened yesterday? I decide to approach her. Hey, Natsuki! Oh, hey, Prez. Can we talk for a second? About what? Yesterday. She grimaces. Yuri, she did it again. Oh, God. And you tried to... Yep. That explains it. Sorry you had to see that, Natsuki. It's... fine. Yuri is my friend, too. I just hope Melody isn't making it worse. Natsuki pauses, glancing at me directly. Speaking of Melody, where is she? MC is at home. She called in sick. Hold on. Did I hear my Melly is sick? I roll my eyes ever so slightly. My attempt to call out Natsuki for using the girl's name now wasted. Sayori eavesdropping as always. Yeah, let's hope she feels better soon. And on such a hot day, too. That's no fun. Yeah. Speaking of hot days, it's been hotter than usual for January. Like, it's gonna be mid-30s this week, and I'm seeing 40s in the forecast. Like, bro, the hell is this? This is supposed to be my time of year where I get to enjoy cold weather. Where the hell is it? Hey, what's up, Moff Joe? How are ya? Feel like I haven't seen you for a bit. Well, I have nothing planned today, so do what you'd like to do. Like reading. Okay, Monica. And in the meanwhile, I will speak to my friend. Oh, and Monica? Suri calls out to me, breaking me from my thoughts. You should relax every now and then, too, you know. One day, Sayori. One day. Leaving Suri to read, I head to Yuri, still sitting alone. Hey, Yuri. Oh, hello. Is something wrong? Don't worry, Yuri. There's nothing wrong. I'd just like to talk to you if that's fine. Somewhere private. Yuri's eyes glance around the room nervously. Don't think, Yuri. It's about MC. Oh, well... Alright. Thank you, Yuri. Do you have a place in mind, or should I choose? Seeing her indecisiveness on her face, I decide to choose instead. How about an empty classroom? Yuri glances at me, confused. Don't you need keys for those? But I have those keys. Being a club president has its perks, you know. Exactly. Alright then, lead the way. Telling Suri and Natsuki will be right back, we leave to head to a few classrooms over. As we enter, it is impossible not to notice the silence. We stare out the window, seeing the outside world having the same busy lives as us. Yuri. How well do you know MC? I think I know her on average. On average? What do you mean? I feel like I know her decently well, or something like that. Yuri, I think you two have gotten to know each other a little better than that. MC is concerned about you. Yuri seems to recoil, as if she wasn't expecting to hear that. But why? It's not like she... Yuri. Haven't you noticed how she always goes to you on normal days? Can't help but glance at you? Monica, I am trying to... It's so difficult. These panic attacks I've been having. They don't just prevent me from talking to people. They make me so nervous. All the time. Including around MC. Sometimes when I look at her, I feel like she's judging me. I know she isn't, but... I put my hand on Yuri's shoulder, comforting her. Yuri, it's alright. She's just... confused, and just wishes to understand you better. Uh-huh. Have you noticed that she's not here today? There's a reason for that. Beyond just that she's sick. She asked me about you, wanting to know what's been going on. I know it might be hard for you, but could you tell her about it? About your panic attacks and what causes them? Yuri then glares at me like I've offended her. Monica, I don't want to. You of all people should know this, but it hurts so much just thinking about it, let alone talking about it. Would MC even understand? Would she still want to spend time with me? I really don't know. Oh, Yuri. It's like you said, you did tell me. We're better friends now than ever before, right? But, Monica, you are special. Special? What's she trying to say? What do you mean? You've always been there for me. So, that's just who I try to be, Yuri. Someone who supports others. But this isn't about me. This is about you and Melody. I suppose. Yuri lets out another sigh. Monica, I think you're right. Thinking back on it, she trusts me, wants to get closer. Like that time she told me about her living conditions. I won't go into detail, but I apologize. What for? Rambling on. Yuri, don't ever feel guilty for sharing your thoughts. Let her know what you think. Even if it feels difficult, know that we're all by your side. There's no need to fear. Thanks, Monica. I give her a smile. While Yuri finds social interaction difficult, she has to know that there's only one remedy to survive hardships. Doing what you think is right. Even if it takes more effort than ever. I hope she'll show Melody that sentiment soon. To let her know. But we'll see. I think Melody will understand. So we talked and talked about several topics, like the festival, books, my plans for the next few days. A smile slowly appeared on her face as well. And that makes me happy. So we are going to go into November. Alright. And now we're back with Melody. Okay, and that's the one message that's there. Rise and shine. Should I even go to school today? Not like I would learn anything new about Yuri, but no, skipping school is bad. I'll go, but maybe I'll skip the literature club. I'll see. As I look around, seeing a million couples and people smiling, I can't help but think. I want to go home. I need more time. I don't think anyone missed me particularly, but grades determine my future. If nothing else, I need to think of my grades. Getting close to the entrance, I hear none other than Amelia, nearly screaming into my ear. Melody! What's with your face? What? I'll repeat. Your face. There's nothing wrong with my face. I checked this morning. You look so... sad? So don't lie to me. What's happening? I don't want to talk about it. What are you even doing here, hanging out by the entrance? No reason. Sure, it's no reason. Yeah, that sounds awesome, Cerberus. I'm happy for you. That is awesome. I look at Amelia's face carefully. A slight twinge of nervousness. What is she nervous about? Not to mention that bow in her hair that she doesn't usually have. Who are you meeting? There's something with your face, too. Nuh-uh. Nothing wrong here. I know when you're lying. Normally you're inside by now, doing whatever it is you do. Spill the tea. Are you trying to be that professor with a top hat or that attorney with his blue suit? What, you mean Ace Attorney? Whatever the guy's name is in the game? Pardon? You should really play more games. But yeah, you got me. I am. Concerned about you. Where were you yesterday? I spent all day searching for you. She's Mayuri, sort of Syria but disguised as Melody. Yeah, sadly there isn't really much to her, Cerberus. Not gonna lie, coming back to this tonight, it has not really grabbed me. Like, it hasn't been anything too crazy that I haven't seen in other mods. For clarification, this is Amelia. We are playing as Melody. Melody is Femc. You weren't even in the literature club. Oh. Yeah. Was everyone alright in my absence? Don't change the subject, Missy. I was... sick. Is it about literature club stuff? I nod, looking away from Amelia. Hey. She puts her hand on my shoulder. I might be zealous sometimes, but I don't mind sitting down with you sometime to talk things out. To support you. I look back at Amelia, a little touched but also surprised by her statement. Is that why you made that mod for me? So I could vent in a way? Amelia nods. Why else? Why else would she make a mod for a fighting game where you could literally beat up on the person that you hate? You know, I thought it was kind of self-evident, but what do I know? What do I know, guys? I just read the mods. It's like I say at work. When, you know, something seems obvious to me, but, you know, not the people above me. What do I know? I just work here. That was fun, you know. Thanks for that. Always, Melody. For now, I think I just need some time. I gotcha. I need to go now. Class is starting soon. Alright, stay safe, okay? Yeah, it would be. I will. Catch you some other time, Amelia. I half-heartedly smile at her and head off to class. Class dismissed. Don't forget to submit your homework on Friday. Ugh, finally. I guess so. But I'm pretty sure that's not what they want to hear. Although, I don't know, knowing some of them, they've pulled that same shtick themselves. When, you know, one of the, when one of the employees comes up to, like, our stock manager, Keith, with a question. You know, someone will be like, you know, hey, Keith, do you know this? And he'll just be like, I don't know anything. And he's been there 40 plus years, so of course he knows. He's just joking around, because that's what he does. Can't say I was looking forward to any of this. Can't say I'm looking forward to my friends either. I can't talk with them properly. You need to come out of your shell, Melody. I need to think. I think I remember you telling me about this. You did your Hank Hill voice for your boss. Oh, that's nice. When you can get on with your boss like that. As I head to the bathroom with a head filled with thoughts, I pass by the mirror and look at myself. What do I even want at this point? The girl I'm interested in seems troubled, yet I can't talk to her. I should just give up. Asked everyone what's going on, yet they can't tell me a single thing other than she's having a hard time. Then they ask me to support her. How do I support her if I don't know what's going on? Screw it. I'm leaving the club. If they can't trust me, how can I be expected to trust them? I walk towards the hallway, slowly approaching the literature club. I know they won't like this, but I can't. I think this is the most emotion I've seen out of you in this entire episode, Melody. That's awesome, dude. Can't MC? Before me stands Yuri, and she's slightly smiling at me. Should we go do some reading together? What is this, a dream? I don't think this is a dream. Alright. She tenderly takes my hand before I can even think to protest, and we head inside. Are you feeling better? Yeah. As we sit down, I see the rest of the club seems to largely pretend I don't exist. What's going on here? I think they're trying not to get in the way, if I had to guess. What do you want to read? Well, what choices do we have? Why don't we continue where we left off? We never did finish something wicked this way comes. Something Squidward this way comes. Actually, that sounds fine to me. Yuri wastes no time grabbing the book and putting it on the table. She gives a slight smile to me and we open it to where we left off previously. My mind, however, can't help itself from wandering. What happened yesterday? Did they plan something? It seems I'll have to put off my decision to quit. Maybe I should... I'm sorry. Huh? I know I haven't talked much with you. Please don't think I dislike you or anything. Really? Why's that? It's just that I feel so nervous all the time. I hope that I didn't hurt you in any way. Yuri? Thank you. Yuri closes her eyes, seemingly attempting to say something. Do you want to walk? Do you want to walk home with me? Sorry, I really had to squint to see that. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Would you want to walk home with me after school? From one extreme to the other. Classic Yuri. Well, that came out of nowhere. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Oh boy. Yeah. Yuri attempts to smile widely. Why does that smile look deranged? Maybe it's just memories of Act 2 that are getting to me, but seriously, every time I see that, I just can't help but think, oh, that's where we're going. Yuri? I smiled back. You haven't hurt me in any way. It's just, I get all confused. I want to be there for you, you know? It's difficult when I feel so shut out. Sorry. Hey, I'm sure you have your reasons, right? Could you tell me what's going on? Maybe later? Alright then. Yuri's always been the mysterious one in my eyes. Yeah, Yuri does tend to be that way. And this mystery of hers just seems too impossible to solve. Do you read much? Makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only socially awkward one. Yeah, that's why I chose the club, remember? Oh, it wasn't because of Sayori? Aw, jeez, Sayori. Having seen her so little these past few days, I'd almost forgotten she was even here. Did you not spend time with her yesterday? God, error of continuity. Sarah and I were good friends, but I hadn't spoken to her for a while until I joined the club 2 weeks ago. Yeah, sounds like you did something out of order. Smooth move, I must say. How about you? Why did you join the club? That's a long story. She glances at Monica for a second or two. Monica, huh? Shouldn't be surprised. Because of Monica? Yeah, she's just nice, you know? Forget I said that. Don't worry. I'm sure she feels the same way. You two are good friends after all. Just don't need to be ashamed of that, you know? Yeah. I gesture to the book between our desks. Let's continue this book? As we read, I can't help but notice Monica's smile. So it was your plan. Of course it is. Monica always plans ahead. Guess I should say it. Thanks, Monica. Later. Hey, Yuri, where do you live? Well, not too far from school. You? About a 30-minute walk, actually. Do you think it's fate? Huh? Having a home so close to our school, then eventually going to said school, meeting us and being reunited with your childhood friend? Guess I didn't really think about it like that. What do you think? She nods, and as a character from a book, she stares into the distance. I never told you, but not only do I like gothic things, I like thinking about abstract concepts. Like... Yuri briefly falls silent before turning back to me. Who are we, really? Huh? That's a very broad question. You mean, like, what are we in the grand scheme of things? What are we in the grand scheme of things? We are tiny specks of dust floating on a dumb space rock in this vastness we call the universe. That is what we are in the grand scheme of things, Yuri. But don't think about that. Just enjoy the time you have on this earth while you have it. And don't get too caught up in the bigger picture. You know? There's no use thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the things you enjoy. Huh. I usually don't think about those things. Yeah, I stopped thinking about those things a few years ago when I started doing this. Because there's just no sense thinking about it. Because why should it matter who we are to everyone else? Shouldn't you live for yourself? Exactly. See, Melody gets it. Melody gets it. Yeah. It's just... Are we meant for something? What does it matter whether or not we're meant for something? Excuse me. Are we not the ones that control our own fate? For someone? My heart stops. Yuri. Does she know? I hope I am right on who I think I may be for. Who's that? Oh, for sure. Sorry. I don't. You know there's a mod called Just Natsuki, right? No, it's okay. Maybe we should, oh, what are your hobbies? Shh, said that a bit too loud. You think you have it installed? It's Moss but Natsuki, right? Exactly! And it's actually pretty impressive from what I've seen. Like, Just Natsuki and other mods like it, they've come a long way from their past state. Like, one of the conversation packs I added to Moss kind of takes a jab at its expense. That's kind of an outdated thing for her to say. They're way less updated than this one. That's not really true anymore. You'd have to look on the subreddits. That's what I do for Moss. That's where I found that pack that I sent in, Monica chat. And that, big collab that I sent has stuff for Just Natsuki as well. But damn, what was Yuri about to say? Melody? Wait, she wouldn't just say that straight up. Right? Like... Kitty? Is that a kitty? As we both turn our heads to look at the source of this cute noise, we see cats? A small black cat greets us as it's sitting near a home in my neighborhood. Kitty! Kitty! I see you rolling your eyes up there, but I don't care. It is cat. I didn't know I had a cat in the neighborhood. Well, now you do! This cat meowing sound effect sounds, just like, my tabby cat. Swear to God, it sounds exactly the same. Kitty. Yuri slowly approaches the cat, reaching out to it. Cute kitty. Reaching out to the cat, she pets it. Who's a cute kitty? Do you have a cat yourself? No, but I would love to. Come on! Come on, we need to hear some purring! What about you? No pets. Would you like one? I don't really know. Might be a lot of Could you come here, MC? Huh? Okay. As I come closer, Yuri grabs my hand. Yuri? She guides my hand to the cat while looking into my eyes. Come on! That's a screenshot-worthy moment right there. Oh god, I'm sending that to Mod Talk. I don't care. I do not care. Do with this what you will. Do with this what you will. You're not getting any context. Do it. As I slowly pet the cat, I can't help but feel a sense of peace and tranquility. Come on! Like I said, we need to hear some purring from the kitty. Cats are humanity's best friends. I thought dogs were man's best friend, but whatever you say, Yuri. Potato, potato, I guess. See, you get it. You're rolling your eyes too. Yeah? As we look at the sky, a dark cloud slowly approaches. I think it's best we go home before the rain starts. Is that fine with you? Yeah. We both stand up and look at one another. Thanks, MC. It was fun. Same thing tomorrow? Yes! I'd love that. Thank you as well, Yuri. Then I think I'll be going. Be sure to give this kitty your attention once she asks for it. Okay? I'll certainly try. As a smile appears on her face once more. See you, MC. And kitty. See you, Yuri. She turns around and heads home. Like I said, do with it what you want. Do with this what you will. Yeah. Same thing tomorrow. I pet the kitty one last time. And head on home. We didn't get any purring. God damn it. Look at me, goddamn flip-flopping all over the place. I can't stick to one decision. You don't say! Just, Yuri's been opening up a little, and I really appreciate that. Maybe being sick yesterday helped in some weird way? Looks like a rainy day. I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. We're gonna save this for another time. No, this wasn't the longest episode today due to the fact that I started late, but as good as my throat's been feeling today, I don't want to mess it up. Want to keep it that way, you know? So this seems like a good place to call it. Honestly, wasn't the most exciting episode, I'd say. And I really don't know whether this mod is gonna live up to its self-proclaimed moniker of the most expansive DDLC mod ever. But I think it started to get a little more interesting towards the end. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. And Cerberus, I'm with you. I think I'm gonna go find my cat, see if they're in the hallway, and if they are, give them a hug. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for Undercurrents tonight. Like I said, not the most exciting episode in the world, but you never know what you're gonna get with these. Anywho, I'll see you guys tomorrow with Undertale Yellow Part 2. Looking forward to that. Because Undertale Yellow, say despite a couple of unintuitive moments a couple weeks ago, it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting further into Pacifist route, and then once I'm done with that, trying out some Genocide route. I want to see what happens when I actually fight. Just like I did with the original Undertale, you know? I did my original playthrough where I did neutral, then I did pacifist where I decided let's not fuck everything up. Then I did genocide where I decided let's fuck everything up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.